Have you ever wondered why some people slowly start disappearing from the world? Not because they're sick, not because they're lazy, but because they choose to stay away? They stop going out. They avoid calls. They'd rather stay home than deal with anyone. And yet, they seem calm, peaceful, like they've found something the rest of the world can't see. But behind that calm, there's a story, a deep, hidden psychology that most people never understand. Because when someone avoids the world, it's rarely about the world. It's about what the world did to them. You see, in a world obsessed with constant noise, where everyone's chasing attention, validation, and status, choosing to step away almost feels rebellious. But many people don't realize that this kind of withdrawal usually begins quietly. It starts after too many disappointments, too many fake smiles, too many times being misunderstood, ignored, or drained by people who never really listened. Eventually the mind says enough, and that's when isolation stops being loneliness and starts feeling like protection. But what's really happening beneath that peace and quiet? Let's break it down. Point 1. Isolation as self-defense. When people pull away from the world, it's often not because they hate others. It's because they've been hurt by others. They've been in relationships where they gave everything and got nothing back. They've opened up only to be judged or used. And so they build walls, not out of pride, but out of self-preservation. Imagine touching a hot stove once. You learn quickly not to touch it again. That's exactly how emotional pain works. When the world burns you enough times, staying away feels like survival. So when someone says, "I just like being alone," what they often mean is, "I'm tired of being hurt." They're not running from people. They're running from pain disguised as connection. But here's the truth. When isolation becomes your armor, it also becomes your prison. You feel safe, but you stop growing. You stop trusting. You stop living. Point 2. The comfort trap. Here's the paradox. Solitude can heal you, but it can also numb you. At first, being alone feels peaceful. You can finally think clearly. You feel in control again. No drama, no noise, no expectations. Just you and your own world. But slowly, that peace turns into avoidance. You start saying no to every plan. You stop answering messages. Days blend together. You convince yourself that you're fine, that you don't need anyone. But deep down, your mind starts craving something you've silenced: human connection. And here's what psychology tells us. The longer you isolate, the harder it becomes to rejoin the world. Your social muscles weaken. Your confidence fades. You start overthinking even simple interactions. What do I say? Do I even belong anymore? So while solitude can be a form of recovery, staying in it for too long turns into self-sabotage. You stop protecting your peace and start hiding from life. Point 3. The fear of rejection, rewritten as independence. Many people who avoid the world call it independence. They say, "I don't need anyone," or "I'm better off alone." But often, that's not strength. It's fear wearing a mask. It's easier to say, "I don't care about people," than to admit, "I'm scared of being rejected again." It's easier to pretend you chose solitude than to admit you feel unwanted. This mindset comes from what psychologists call defensive detachment. It's when you protect yourself by pretending you don't need what you actually crave. You convince yourself that emotions are weakness, that connection is dangerous. But deep inside, your mind still wants to be seen, heard, and understood. Every human does. No matter how independent we become, we all need moments of genuine connection to stay mentally alive. So if you find yourself avoiding the world, ask yourself, are you doing it out of peace or out of fear? Because the two feel the same in the beginning, but lead to completely different endings. Point 4. The path back. Reconnecting without losing yourself. If you've been avoiding the world for a while, coming back doesn't mean going back to your old habits or toxic people. It means rebuilding your world with intention. You don't have to socialize with everyone. You don't have to attend every party or pretend to care about shallow conversations. You just need to reconnect with the right people, the ones who make you feel safe being yourself. Start small. One message, one walk, one conversation. You don't need to fix your life overnight. Just open one window of connection at a time. And most importantly, forgive yourself for needing distance. You didn't isolate because you were broken. You did it because you were healing. But healing has a purpose, to help you return stronger, not to make you disappear forever. Remember this, peace isn't found in running from the world. It's found in learning how to exist within it, without losing your inner calm. So here's the takeaway. People who avoid the world aren't weak, antisocial, or strange. They're the ones who felt everything too deeply, too soon. They learned how cruel people can be, and how peaceful solitude can feel. But the lesson of isolation isn't to stay there. It's to come back wiser, knowing who deserves your energy and who doesn't. Because isolation isn't meant to be your home. It's meant to be your rest stop, a place to recharge before you step back into life with stronger boundaries and a clearer mind. So if this message hit you a little too close, maybe it's time to ask yourself, are you avoiding the world or protecting your peace? And if it's the second one, remember, peace isn't found by hiding. It's found by choosing carefully who gets to enter your world. If this video made you think, share your thoughts in the comments. Tell me, are you in your solitude era right now or learning to reconnect again? And if you want more videos like this, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Because next time, we're diving even deeper into the hidden psychology of your mind and how to turn your quiet strength into your greatest power.